Jaden Smith was born into a unique position in hip-hop. As the son of Will Smith, the first rapper to win a Grammy before becoming a Hollywood megastar, Jaden was essentially born to succeed. While this gave him many advantages, it also placed a heavy burden on his shoulders. He was expected to carve his own path, but being the child of a famous actor meant he was always under scrutiny. Despite his efforts, many still view him as the weird kid from Fresh Prince rather than a star in his own right. Controversial public image. When Jaden appears in the headlines, it is rarely about his music. Instead, it is usually due to his eccentric fashion choices or bizarre statements. One example is his appearance at the Grammys, where he wore a castle-shaped headpiece by Transylvanian designers Abodi. His choice sparked ridicule online, with many calling it an attempt to seek attention. This has become a common reaction to Jaden's antics, leading many to wonder if he has sabotaged his own success. Early success in music. Jaden initially found success in music. His debut album went gold, and he gained early fame collaborating with Justin Bieber on Never Say Never. However, as time went on, his relevance in music faded. While he still has a niche fan base, his mainstream appeal has diminished. His philosophical outlook on life resonates with some, but to many he comes across as pretentious. A promising start in acting. Raised by Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, Jaden was homeschooled and later entered the entertainment industry. He starred in The Pursuit of Happyness and The Karate Kid, showing promise as an actor. However, his career took a major hit with the release of After Earth, a sci-fi film he starred in alongside his father. The film flopped both critically and financially, earning Jaden a Golden Raspberry Award for Worst Performance. In his memoir, Will Smith admitted that the film's failure deeply affected Jaden, leading to a strain in their relationship. At just 15 years old, Jaden considered becoming an emancipated minor, a revelation that shattered his father's heart. A strained family relationship. The Smith family initially downplayed this issue in interviews, joking about Jaden's desire for independence. However, the experience left a lasting impact. Around this time, Jaden began reinventing his public image, shifting from child actor to philosophical thinker. His cryptic tweets became infamous, often painting him as a self-proclaimed intellectual. Statements like, "If newborn babies could speak, they'd be the most intelligent beings on Earth," and "If everyone dropped out of school, society would be more intelligent," were widely mocked. Even Tyler, the creator, a longtime friend, called him out for sounding ridiculous. Unusual mockery. Jaden's behavior continued to fuel public ridicule. He attended Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's wedding in a white Batman costume, leading to widespread mockery. His attempt to rebrand himself as a deep thinker only increased the criticism. In interviews, he claimed to be pushing boundaries artistically, but many saw him as simply pretentious. Failed attempts to redefine music. After his failed film career, Jaden turned to music, aiming to make a real impact. He wanted his music to evoke deep emotions, referencing Kid Cudi as an inspiration. However, his comments about music often alienated audiences. He once stated that he and his sister Willow did not find other artists to see his music interesting, so they made their own. This gave off the impression of arrogance, reinforcing the public's perception of him as an out-of-touch rich kid. Jaden saw himself as an intellectual savior of hip-hop, branding his album Syre as a profound work. He described his alter ego Syre as a modern Cupid, a symbol of teenage heartbreak and sadness. However, the public largely did not connect with his vision. Despite his attempts to break free from his father's shadow, Jaden remains a controversial and often ridiculed figure. High ambitions but low reception. Jaden Smith often presents himself as a deep thinker, an artist exploring lost youth and love through his music. He envisions his alter ego, Syre, as an almost mythical figure, existing in sunsets, mountaintops, and the clouds. Through his music videos and an upcoming film, the Syre movie, Jaden planned to introduce audiences to his artistic world. He also teased another alter ego, Iris, promising fans would get to know him as well. Despite his ambitious vision, his debut album Syre failed to make the impact he hoped. It peaked at number 24 on the charts and went gold, but reviews were mixed. Critics like Anthony Fantano dismissed it as fake deep, overloaded with filler, and lacking originality. The album's lengthy runtime and overblown artistic aspirations didn't resonate with many listeners. Unfair immunity. One of the biggest criticisms Jaden faces is that failure has little consequence for him. Unlike struggling artists, his privileged background shields him from financial hardship. Whether his project projects succeed or flop, he remains unaffected. This was evident with Eris, the sequel to Syre. Though it peaked at number 12, critics were even harsher. Pitchfork described it as sluggish, calling it the work of an artist with a blurry vision and excessive resources. Image concerns. A key reason Jaden struggles to gain respect in hip-hop is his apparent belief that criticism is proof of his genius. He frames himself as an artist constantly under attack, misunderstood by the masses. In his mind, the more people dislike him, the greater his artistic success. However, this mindset is flawed. True artists push boundaries, but if negativity is the only measure of success, it suggests a warped perception of artistic achievement. Jaden has also made several controversial statements that alienated him from the general public. One of the most infamous came when he said he couldn't relate to people his own age because they weren't discussing serious topics. I look around sometimes and hang out with other people my age, and they're just kind of my phone, selfie, and I'm just like, dude, can we talk about the political and economic state of the world right now? This comment was widely mocked, with many people joking about Jaden trying to discuss world affairs with kids at recess. TikTok users made viral videos ridiculing the statement, reinforcing the perception that Jaden was pretentious and disconnected from reality. Heavy inherited reputation. Jaden was once viewed as Will Smith's talented, unique son, but now the Smith name itself is a burden. Will was once universally beloved, a music and movie star who balanced fame with a good guy image. But over time, cracks in that image appeared, especially after the infamous Oscar slap. Jada Pinkett Smith's oversharing of family matters, including her entanglement with August Alsina, further damaged their public perception. Clips from their Red Table Talk conversation went viral, with Will appearing visibly hurt while Jada downplayed the situation. Jaden and Willow reportedly felt bad for their father and wished their family struggles had remained private. In conclusion, instead of being recognized for his music, Jaden's personal life now gets more attention. His recent EP, Life, faced heavy criticism and was largely ignored. Even when he tried using personal pain as creative fuel, the self-pity in his work turned many away. His artistic credibility has taken a major hit and his audience has shrunk. Jaden is now at a crossroads. He is no longer a movie star, his music isn't making waves, and his family's reputation continues to overshadow him. Even if he creates the best music of his career, it may not matter. The damage to his public image may be too much to overcome. Only time will tell if Jaden can truly break free from the weight of his last name. If you enjoyed this video, share it and subscribe for more latest news. Thank you.